Welcome to the Pinewood Derby World Championship for Pack 284. It is a beautiful night here in Seattle, Washington, specifically the West Seattle Veterans Center, where earlier today in Pershing Hall, a group of dedicated Derby dads carefully constructed the Pinewood Derby track to exacting specifications. Because tonight, we have some of the finest race cars ever assembled in the history of the Pinewood Derby. Friends, my name is Fred Northup Jr. I will be your race commentator here tonight. Let's take a look at the brackets. There were 18 race cars entered into tonight's race. 7 bears, 1 lion, 3 tigers, and 7 webelos. Each car will race in one of 6 races. The 6 winners will automatically advance to the quarterfinals. However, the second and third place cars are not out. There will be a second chance race, and they could find themselves advancing to the semifinals. And with that, it is time for our first race. The cars are lining up at the starting line. Let's meet them now. Up first, Eliza's car, Bluey, will be facing head-to-head with Malcolm's car known as The Car. Up next, Molly with her car, Quicksilver. It's time to head to the starting line. And they're off like a bolt of lightning. Here comes The Car by Malcolm. We will have to go to the slow motion instant replay. It looks as though The Car took first place in this race, and yes, the overhead camera confirms it. Congratulations, Malcolm. The Car is the winner of our first race. But here we go with our second race competitors. Let's meet them now. Here's Kellen with his car, Mario 64. And here is Nathan with his car, Blue Lightning. And finally, here is Stella with her car, Racetrack Race Car. With that, let's go to the starting line. And they're off, and look at this. Can you believe it? Neck and neck, these two cars. It's too close to call. Even with our slow motion instant replay, it appears as though Blue Lightning may have just barely edged out Racetrack Race Car. And yes, congratulations, Nathan, by inches. Blue Lightning is the winner of race number 2. But back at the starting line, the next competitors are lining up for race 3. Up first, it's Owen's car, Mr. Orange. Facing up against Porter's car, take a look at these exhaust pipes, ladies and gentlemen, car number 11. And finally, here is Bowen with his car known simply as Locks. Well, let's get these 3 cars at the starting line. And they're off. And here we go. It looks as though Bowen's car, Locks, has taken the lead. We'll have to go to the slow motion instant replay to be sure. Checking in overhead. Yes, it is Locks in first place for race number 3. Congratulations, Bowen. Well, in round 1, that's 3 races complete, 3 to go. Let's go to race number 4 as the cars line up at the starting line. Up first in this race, take a look at Tino's car, the first of 2 cars with an actual driver. Also, Lego Racer by Ben has a driver as well. And finally, this is Jaden's car, looking very fast, even coming with a few spare tires. Let's go to the start. And they're off! 3 very fast cars, but look at this. It appears as though Lego Racer has jumped the track and yet somehow still skid sideways across the finish line, coming in first place. That is amazing. Congratulations to Ben and Lego Racer. Back at the starting line for race number 5, let's meet our cars. Here is Evan with his car known as the Nothing. Taking on Graham with his car known as Midnight. And finally, Henry with his car, Mini Cooper. Let's go to the starting line. And here they go. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? It seemed as though they were neck and neck, but at the last second, it appears as though Graham's car, Midnight, has come out in first. Yes! Congratulations, Graham, and your car, Midnight. Last but not least, it's race number 6. Up first, here is Ken, with his car known as Kinnamook. Taking on him will be West, with West's car known as the Lizard. And finally, here is Bryce. Take a look at this aerodynamic speed sensation. Let's go to the starting line. And they're off. Who will take the first place prize? Oh my goodness, it is another photo finish, our second of the day. Let's go to the overhead camera. It appears as though a block of cheese, Kinnamook, has won race number 6. Congratulations, Ken, barely edging out Bryce. Kinnamook is the winner of our 6th and final race of our first round. And that takes us to our quarterfinal races. Race 7 and 8 are the winners of our first 6 races facing head-to-head. Whoever wins will advance to the semifinals. The 4 losers will be eliminated. Let's go to the starting line. It's winner versus winner versus winner, each car hungry for another win. Good luck as we see Malcolm's car, the car, facing off against Nathan's car, Blue Lightning, and Bowen's car, Locks. And they're off. Who will take the lead? And it appears as though Locks is the first car of the evening to win 2 races in a row. Overhead camera confirms it. Congratulations, Bowen. Your car, Locks, has come in first place and will advance to the semifinals. But there are 3 more hungry racers eager for race number 8. All 3 won their first race, all 3 hungry for another victory. On the left, there's Ken's vehicle, Kinnamook, taking on Ben's vehicle, Lego Racer, and Graham's vehicle, Midnight. Let's go to the starting line. And they're off. And ladies and gentlemen, whoa, did you see that? It appears as though we had a crash on the racetrack. Midnight appears to jump the track, interfering with Lego Racer. We'll have to go to the judges. And here they are, carefully reviewing the race footage. After careful consideration, a series of head-to-head races was called for. And in the end, it came down to a rematch between these 2 vehicles. There they go. Let's see who can take first place. And do you believe it? It is a block of cheese outrunning a Lego Racer. Kinnamook takes race number 8. Congratulations, Ken, and your vehicle, Kinnamook. That means in our semifinal race 12, it will be Bowen and Locks versus Ken and Kinnamook. But first, it's time for the second chance races. Race 9, 10, and 11 are those vehicles which came in second and third in our first round. The next 3 winners will advance to the semifinals. Fighting for a second chance in our 9th race, we see Stella's car, Racetrack Race Car, going up against Kellen's car, Mario 64, Molly's car, Quicksilver, and Eliza's car, Bluey. Let's go to the starting line. And they're off. 4 cars hungry for redemption, but only 1 can cross the finish line first. And look at that. Our instant replay shows that it is Stella and her car, Racetrack Race Car, who will get to advance. Despite having lost the first time, she's back in it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go to race number 10. Here we find Jaden taking on Tino, taking on Porter, and Owen's car, Mr. Orange. Let's go to the start. And they're off. One of these cars will advance to the semifinal races. And look at that. My goodness, the afterburners kicked in hard for Porter's car. Porter's car will now advance to the semifinal races. Congratulations, Porter. Meanwhile, race number 11, we have 4 more cars looking for redemption. It is West versus Bryce, versus Henry versus Evan. Let's go to the starting line. And they're off! And my goodness, how close a race this is! Only our slow motion instant replay can be sure. It appears as though, yes, Bryce has been redeemed here in race number 11, just barely edging out the competitors. Congratulations, Bryce. You will advance to the semifinal races. And so let's take a look at our semifinal brackets. Only 2 more races until we find ourselves with the final race. The winner of race 12 will advance. Let's go now to the starting line. So far, these 2 vehicles only know the word victory. And look at this, a masterclass in design with 2 very different vehicle profiles. Good luck, Bowen, and good luck, Ken. It is Bear versus Weebelo. One of them will advance to the final race. And they're off. A block of cheese, a lightning bolt of gold. Bowen with the win. Look at the instant replay. A hop, a skip, and a jump, just barely edging out a block of cheese. Congratulations, Bowen and Locks. You'll be in our final race. Meanwhile, our second chance winners will go head-to-head for a chance to advance to the finals as well. It is Bryce versus Porter versus Stella and Racetrack Race Car. All 3 of them have now won a second chance race. Will they advance to the finals? Let's go to the starting line. And they're off. Here they go down the racetrack. It's very close. It is too close to call here at the finish line. Even the instant replay camera does not tell it all. Let's go up above and look at that. Stella takes the victory by 1 inch. It appears that race cars up top brings a little speed down below. And so it all comes down to this. Bear versus Bear here in the final race. Both of these vehicles clearly built for speed, and the 4 cars atop Stella's vehicle looking down towards the finish line. They're lean, they're mean, and they're ready to race. Good luck, Bowen, and good luck, Stella, here in the final race. There is a hush taking over the crowd as all eyes look to the starting line. They're off here in the final race. 2 very fast cars, but look at that. Bowen's car, Locks, appears to just barely go across the finish line first. Look at this, confirmed. Congratulations, Bowen. 2 very fast cars, but Bowen's car, Locks, is in first place for 2021. This is your Pinewood Derby champion. Congratulations, Bowen. We had some beautiful concept vehicles today, from Bryce's car, which was hollowed down the middle, to Jaden's vehicle, the only one with 2 spare tires. But when scouts were asked to vote on the best concept car, the coolest, the funniest, the most surprising, it was Ken's car, Kinnamook, that won best concept. Also winning today is Stella. We put the vote to you for Best in Show, and she won your votes. Stella painstakingly sculpted each car out of modeling clay and used beads for the wheels. The blue one is a Corvette, the red one a Mustang, the green one a Bug, and the yellow one is a bus. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations again to Bowen and his vehicle, Locks. For West Seattle and Pack 284, my name is Fred Northup Jr. Thank you and good night.